Good evening, I'm Jackie Spate. The TLTB Land Trust Board has terminated 2 employees and suspended another, all accused of stealing landowners' lease money over a period of time. These terminations follow an investigation by the board after a complaint from a landowner. Mika Longa has this exclusive report.
The 2 TLTB employees were sacked yesterday with 1 other official suspended following an internal investigation. They are alleged to have taken the money beginning from last year. The investigation into the activity was conducted at the beginning of this month.
This is in relation to complaints, a complaint received by a landowner who lodged the complaint through our Southwest office at Namaka in Nandi.
TLTB investigations have revealed at least a finding against one of the 3 implicated that he siphoned $90,000 of landowners' money into his personal bank account using the TLTB IT system. It is believed a racket may be in play.
It could be a collusion between employees and other people outside of the TLTB Land Trust Board. Well, definitely a teamwork, because this kind of fraud cannot be perpetrated successfully unless there is a teamwork, there is cooperation from other people. Because it also involves the banking system.
The TLTB does not have powers to access the bank accounts of those also implicated in the matter and have lodged a complaint with the Police Crime Unit and FICAC. The TLTB boss has also raised questions about the level of vigilance cybercrime watchdogs have in the country.
And one questions the legislation that you have on anti-money laundering, which is the Financial Transaction Reporting Act, whether that is working, and whether the Financial Intelligence Unit is actually working. When you say that, if you look at the salaries that these people are paid and their lifestyle and the money, the kind of money that is in their bank account, one would have thought that the system will catch this.
This latest fraud in the TLTB has prompted the board to review its IT system.
I think our IT system is a good IT system. It's doing its work. It needs some enhancement programs.
38 TLTB officials have been sacked for defrauding lease money in the past. Mika Longa, FBC News.
Sudden water cuts have resulted in a number of people being turned away from the Wainikoro Health Centre in Lambasa. A notice outside the hospital states doctors will only attend to emergency cases. Devna Ryan finds out more.
The Wainikoro Health Centre is located more than 50 kilometers from Lambasa town. Nearby residents now have to travel to either Lambasa Hospital or Dongelwa Health Centre for minor attacks, cough, fever or any other disease. Water cuts at the hospital from Monday have prompted authorities to issue an advisory.
We are only given tablets by the doctors. They only attend to emergency cases only. I'm not sure when services at the hospital will normalize.
A regular to the hospital has seen services affected this week.
Since the past 1 month, there is no water, and from Monday, doctors are only attending to emergency cases.
Every year in 3 to 4 months' time, services are affected at the hospital due to water cuts. There is a need to install new pipes since the old pipes are hard to locate.
Water Authority Chief Executive Opatia Ravai says water supplied to the hospital comes through the rural water system, and the only way they can assist is to send water trucks. Comments are still being sought from the Health Ministry. Devna Ryan, FBC News.
2 low-pressure systems have affected Fiji within the past week. According to the Weather Office, this is strange during dry months. Christopher Chand reports.
The Fiji Meteorology Service had predicted drier than usual weather conditions. This week, there has been flash floods in some areas, with heavy rain continuing in other parts.
But this one is a bit peculiar in that we are moving towards a climatological situation where we were supposed to be having less rain, or towards an El Nino, but rain is still coming.
Indications are strong of an El Nino effect. with dry conditions being experienced.
That normally occurs together with systems, weather systems coming from the east, but it's not happening. Systems are now still coming from the west, which is against all normal understanding of El Nino and the normal weather patterns.
The Weather Office is in the process of issuing a seasonal outlook. Unlike in the past, tropical cyclones alone are not the only concern.
People all over the world are moving away from how many tropical cyclones are going to come, because we learned this year, that it was a system that was not even a tropical cyclone that caused devastation in Fiji.
As we head towards the cyclone season, people will rely heavily on the Weather Office to give them early warnings. Christopher Chand, FBC News.